Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid. So today I thought we'd do a little bit of a fun video combining both of my passions of tarot and sewing. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, stick around and we'll have a lot of fun. So today, as I said, we're going to be combining tarot and sewing and fashion. So actually three things. So I did a video like this way before I had a channel. I did it on my IGTV and well before I knew anything about how to make a video, and I really still don't know much, but I did this when shortly after I got my Bad Bitches Tarot deck, the Bad Bitches Tarot here by Ethony, and I did an unboxing, and I was looking at some of the images and I'm going, hey, I have patterns that are very similar to these, to the clothing on the images in the cards. So I thought it would be fun to do a video looking at some of my patterns that are very similar to some of the fashion in the Bad Bitches Tarot. So let's clean all this off and I'm gonna get my patterns out. So first pattern out of the gate is the Ginger Jeans. It's an indie pattern by a Closet Case Pattern. And I thought that this pattern would go well with the Page of Wands with skinny jeans. It looks like she's wearing lowriders here, and this is a high-waisted jean. I much prefer the high-waisted jeans, but I thought this was like the perfect pattern match. I have made these jeans before, and if I can finagle it, maybe at the end of this video I will make a little compilation of pictures of clothing that I have made, but we'll see how that works out. So this is combination number one, the Page of Wands, and it would be combined with the Ginger Skinny Jeans pattern by Closet Case Patterns. Next, out of the gate, we have the beautiful Knight of Cups here. Do you see that beautiful dress? Yeah, just a beautiful scoop neck. It's got a little bit of a wide waistband. Yeah, knee length. And I thought I have two patterns. And the first one is the Sylvie pattern by Christine Hayes, and this is also a indie pattern. And I also have the equivalent of what we would call a mass market deck, a mass market pattern, or it's part of the big four, the patterns you can get anywhere, McCall's, Vogue, Butterick, Simplicity. So the mass market, I would say, would be this pattern here, very easy Vogue pattern. Probably this. You could shorten the hemline a little bit, or you could keep it midi length. But I think both these patterns would be a perfect match if you were looking for a dress that is being worn by the Knight of Cups. Next, we have the beautiful Ten of Cups, and she seems to be wearing this beautiful sundress. Now, I can't tell because her arm's in the way if that's a midriff showing or if that's like a belt or waistband, but I thought that my pattern by an indie creator, Tilly and the Buttons, this is the Sarin sundress. Now it looks a little bit different with the foo-foo ruffle here, but when you turn to the back of the pattern, you see you have options. Now you see this, what the model is wearing, she's got a little bit midriff showing, but I think for this dress, this view right here that's circled. I have made this this view of this dress before, and it is super cute. And like I said, if I can find a picture, I will insert it at the end. But I think, yes, if you want to look like the Ten of Cups, I think this would be a perfect pattern. The Saran dress by Tilly and the Buttons. Okay, we have the very cool Emperor card here with, it looks like a slouchy sweatshirt and some wide leg pants. They may be elasticated waist, maybe not, but I thought that a good pant pattern would be this one by Simplicity. And this is a mass market pattern, the equivalent of a mass market deck. And it says it's easy to sew. If you're a beginning sewist, this is the kind of pattern you'd want. The kind of pattern you'd want to start you on your journey to making bottoms. It's elasticated waist, and you see in this pattern you also have skirt options. But do you see how that matches? Now, another option would also be another Simplicity pattern here. And it is also an elasticated waist. I think the leg line is a little bit shorter, closer to more culotte length than this one, but still, with me, it would be culotte length because I have short legs. But I think these two would be perfect for the pants. And then as far as the top, I do have a top option. I have two, actually. This is by an indie company, Green Line Studio. This is the Linden sweatshirt. And also, you could use the Megan Nielsen Jara sweatshirt, and I have made both of these. Now see how this is kind of a drop shoulder line, and so is this. I would make, you have different options here. You could do the little tie knot, you can do a little turtleneck, or you can do this one. And I think this or this would totally fit. All right, next we have the wonderfully sassy Three of Swords. She's got a sweater or sweatshirt with some baggy trousers. Now I thought the pattern that I have that would fit if I wanted to go for this look would be these trousers by McCall's. And again, you can see that you could, it's a paper bag waist. You could do a paper bag waist or a little higher waist, but you just roll these up and cuff them like she's doing here. And then you pair it again with one of these slouchy sweatshirts. Yeah, you feeling it? And then you have the look. We have this wonderfully bold chariot, and I thought that it looks like she's wearing athletic wear, athleisure wear, and I have this pattern right here. So you can see she's wearing a t-shirt underneath this jacket. I could totally make this in a striped fabric, t-shirt fabric, and then you've got these wonderful sweatpants or athleisure wear, and then you get the look of the chariot. Okay, next we have some overlapping patterns for a couple of cards. So this is the Judgment card here. I love this look, and do you see the t-shirt with the Judgment, the traditional angel, Gabriel, blowing his horn? Okay, so I have two options for these slouchy pants. I want you to see this. I've got two options. Option number one is this pattern by Berta, and I would probably choose this one. Do you see how well those go together? This has an they're both slouchy, kind of drop crotch, and they taper, the pants here taper in here. And this one's got a little fold over detail, which is cool. This is a woven fabric, but if you wanted to go maybe like sweatshirt, like sweats, athleisure, you can definitely choose this. Now, probably this option right here, because you've got the skinnier leg and the taper, and you can cuff these, and there you go. Also for the top, let's see, you could add something like this for the long jacket, kind of a long duster jacket, and this is a knit, which I think would fit well with this. Or you could add one of these options here. Now, this one is a long length duster like she's wearing here, but you could totally put on a longer sleeve if you wanted the longer sleeve option. It's called pattern hacking. So you could do short or long sleeve. All right, so now I have another card that can utilize this pattern here. I would take that knit skirt, again we're talking about athleisure wear, and this is the 4 of Cups. I would take this skirt, it's a knit, elastic waistband. I would shorten it to this length, and then I would put this top. Do you see how this top is kind of wide and boxy as this top is? So then if you utilize these two patterns, Simplicity, and this one is from Sewing Magazine. It comes in a monthly sewing magazine. You would have the look of the 4 of Cups. All right, we have the fabulous Sun card. And do you see those pants? Those fabulous green pants. Well, look at this. I have a mass market. Simplicity, easy to sew, and I want you to look at the orange pants right here. Do you see how well those match? The perfect length. They've got similar detailing on the waistband, slouchy. And then you can pair, again, as we did with the previous card, you could sew one of these easy to sew dusters, cardigans, whatever you'd like to call. And then you would have the look of the Sun card. We have the beautiful Star card. I love this card, and I would love to find fabric like this with the constellations. I thought that this pattern by Simplicity, this skirt pattern, you see how it's kind of an A-line, and you can do it in different lengths, a shorter or knee length. Here's the knee length, which is shown in the card. And again, it looks like she's wearing a slouchy top. So to get the full look, again, I would point you towards the 2 slouchy sweatshirt patterns that I have to complete the whole look. So see, if you took this and this, you totally have the outfit for the Star card. Next, we have the fabulous Moon. Don't you love those drapey pants that she's wearing? Now, it could be a long drapey skirt, but I found it looks more like pants to me, and I think she would be wearing some pants. So I thought that the perfect pattern would be going back to this one with the long drapey knit that we have here. Can you see it? Can you see that? The other option would be also this pattern here, a little bit wider in the leg, and it's got this tiered detailing here, but you could use either or. And you can lengthen these a little bit longer if you wanted to make them longer. You can also shorten it as well. But again, this top, I would do a long t-shirt Or again, you know, the sweatshirt pattern. Have an oversized sweatshirt for a nice loungy, slouchy look. Very chic, very modern. And then you would look like the moon card in Ethony's Bad Bitches Tarot. Okay, I have two fabulous cards with purple or blue coats. The Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. Now, if you wanted either of these looks, I would probably go with this pattern by Lisette. It's a butterick pattern. And you see the drapey shawl collar here? If you wanted the look for either of these, the High Priestess or the Wheel of Fortune, I would totally go with this coat. And it's really nice when these patterns come with, you know, tops and bottoms, and you can have an outfit because you can make this dress to go with this wonderful coat. But if you wanted the look of the High Priestess or the Wheel of Fortune and have a statement coat, I would definitely go with this pattern by Lisette. While we're talking coats, the wonderful Hierophant is wearing another statement coat here. Love that burgundy color. There's two options I have. This is one from Vogue. This is very easy Vogue. If you wanted to get started on making coats, this is a great pattern, as you can see. Or I would use probably the Cocoon coat by Sew Over It. This is a British pattern company. A lot of vintage type patterns, fabulous. I love it. But you see, if you wanted to make a coat either along the lines of the Hierophant, I would go with either one of these patterns for another statement coat. All right, let's get into some fabulous dresses. This is the Death card, and look at that To Die For dress. Oh my. Could I possibly have a pattern that would match this fabulous dress? Yes, I do. And it is a pattern by Butterick. Now, it comes from a line, Patterns by Gertie. Now, Gertie, or Gretchen Hirsch, is a luminary in the sewing community. She has her own line, her own pattern company called Charms Patterns, where she designs vintage patterns. Now, this dress in particular, I believe, was made to be a mock-up of one of the dresses that Audrey Hepburn wore in the 50s at an Oscars ceremony. It's almost exactly the same. I think the original design that Audrey Hepburn wore was Givenchy. Probably not pronouncing it right, but he recently died not too long ago. There was a long partnership with Audrey Hepburn and himself, and it was a wonderful partnership. So Gretchen Hirsch designed this pattern as, you know, an homage, an ode to that dress that Audrey Hepburn wore. Now, and you can see, yeah, perfect match if you want to get the look of the Death card. Another fantastic dress is shown in the Six of Swords. Very Marilyn-like, isn't it? Could I possibly have a pattern to match this dress? Yes, I do. And again, it is a pattern by Simplicity, another Patterns by Gertie. And this is actually the designer herself modeling her creation. This is Gretchen Hirsch. She is totally cute, totally wonderful, sewing goals. And look at this, even the pattern, you know, both have a nautical. This one's got the sailboats, this one's got the anchor. They're both navy. It looks like she's wearing a crinoline underneath, but can you get any more perfect? Okay, we have a few fabulous looks in this card, the 10 of Pentacles. I decided, you know, to focus on the middle image here with, it looks like the younger adult woman. And I don't have an exact copy, but I have something similar if you want the aesthetic of this look. So I'm going for the burgundy dress here. And I'm focusing on the halter neckline. So if you want some evening garb, I have this beautiful butterick pattern. And for this neckline, for this look, I would focus on look A, view A right here. Now, you could, if you want to get into some more advanced techniques, you could find another pattern that had this bottom. I don't think I have anything like that. And you could combine it with this top. It's called, you know, pattern hacking. You can you know, you take the top of one pattern and use the bottom of another pattern. It's done all the time. I've done it before. But if you want the silhouette, the neckline is a major feature here. I would choose this one, B5987 by Butterick. We're going a little boho here now. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, and look at how fabulous she is. She's wearing some overalls here, and it looks like she's got one strap on and one strap off. So I decided for this look, I do have a pattern for this, is this one by Berta Patterns. Totally cute overalls. You know, you can size it up to get the more slouchy view you get here. And you could totally have, you know, the one arm off, one arm up. You can have both of them folded over and the straps, you know, attached from the back at the sides. Lots of things you could do. But this is the pattern that I would use if I wanted to adopt this look of the 3 of Pentacles. Here is a really cute dress shown in the 8 of Wands, and I have a couple of patterns that I would use for this look. Let's move her. Let's give you a closer look here. I'm doing this so I don't move the camera up and down, you know, and give you vertigo. Here is a cute pattern by McCall's. Now you see, you could choose either to have it sleeveless, which is kind of, this is like a baby cap sleeve. So you could go sleeveless, or you can have this little sleeve right here, whichever you choose. But I thought this would be a good option. Another good option would be this Simplicity dress. It's from the Cynthia Rowley collection. You see the little wide skirt? It's got more of a deeper scoop here, but this would also be a good option if you wanted a similar silhouette. So we've got an option by Simplicity and an option by McCall's if you wanted to go for this look of the 8 of Wands. Oh, the poor 10 of Wands, how she is overburdened because every day she goes through the same struggle of trying to figure out what to wear and how to look fabulous. So I decided, I have several options. It's a very classic silhouette, knee length, A-line skirt, short sleeves. It looks like it has a higher neckline. So I do have several options for this look because it is a very classic silhouette. Number 1 would be this option by McCall's pattern. And you see that? It's totally got, the silhouette is bang on. This is, she's got, it's princess seamed, and it doesn't look like this dress is princess seamed. You know, it's got the seams down the front, but the perfect sleeves, the high neckline, perfect option for this silhouette. Another one I would choose would be this one by Vogue. Vogue Easy Options. So this is for beginners. May not look like it, but it is more simple option from some of their other patterns. Believe me, Vogue is not easy. Again, the high, I would say this is probably a closer fit. With the high neckline, it looks like the sleeves are about the same length, and this is an A-line flare skirt, about the same length, knee length. So this is pretty much a dead ringer. But then again, I also have another Vogue Easy Options. And there you go. You've got this girl, and look at how fabulous she is with her boots. They took the knee, the height of the skirt is a little bit shorter, so it's above the knee. So, you know, depending on your leg length and what you prefer, I've got 3 options for you if you want to adopt the look of the 10 of Wands. All right, last but not least is the fabulous, fiery Queen of Wands. Okay, could I possibly have a pattern to fit this look? Yes, I do. Let's take a little bit closer look. I'm just bringing her up again because I don't want to keep bringing the arm, my camera arm, up and down. Make you dizzy and nauseous. But isn't this fabulous? Okay, I have one pattern. And it is another Vogue, very easy Vogue pattern. Look at this. And they even got the pattern, the fabric right. Okay, of course, she has got the higher neckline, but I think the lower scooped neckline is fabulous. Also, the sleeves are a little bit different. You've got more of a little bit of a poet sleeve, but look how you have the short or knee length option and the long option. And I just think that's a perfect option if you want to adopt the look of the Queen of Wands. Look at that. right, this concludes my Bad Bitches Tarot fashion video, combining two of my passions, tarot with fashion and sewing. Now, you too can look like a bad bitch. With just a little bit of practice and a little bit of patience, you can create these fashions for yourself. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you found any value or entertainment to it, please consider hitting a like, a subscribe. It helps this very small channel grow. And also in the description box, let me know what combination was your favorite. Did you love the pattern for the Six of Swords? Did you love the pattern for the Death card? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, I will leave you to have a wonderful day. Bye for now.